To have enough make sure you measure your chairs. I already saw these chairs, the cushions before I bought this, so I knew I needed a a twin size foam. If you have larger chairs, which you usually won't, you can get a full size if you want, but this twin size I think is be enough. I can do 4 chairs with this and have some left over to do something else with. So you place it at the edge because you don't need anything overlapping. So you want to measure it as accurate as possible. And all you have to do is use the cushion itself. Make sure that it's right at the edge. You can have the little square on the end overlap and that won't hurt anything. Okay, the thing about buying the kind of foam that I bought to save money, it's best to buy the foam at like somewhere like Joann or Michael's, that's smooth. But I do like using this because I have so much, and if I mess up I have more left. But this one has like zones in it, and it seems like this is a little thinner than this, but not really. Once I push it down, it'll be about the same. But I suggest buying just regular foam from places like that. But this will save you money. So the other 4 are ready for the other chairs. And this is how I do it. Now this may not be conventional way that upholsterers do it. This is the way Angie does it. So remember that. It's Angie's doing it and this is the way I do it. So I'm going to suggest you wear a mask or just make sure you keep your face away from it. I'm going to spray the seat. This is just so the foam doesn't move around so much. I'm just going to spray the foam. Try not to spray your other furniture. So I'm just used to doing this. Okay. Make sure you have it turned the right way. This skinny part here, the skinny part up there, and you can start from any end you like and put it down, and you can move it around if you have to. It doesn't form a permanent bond till you sit on it a little while and it dries. That's how I do it. Now the cushion is ready. That is on there, guys. See? And it's ready to be covered. New cushion. Okay guys, I've got everything cut out. Now you get to see what I'm going to do with this. This is the plastic, and this will be over the piece of cloth. So she wants it going the long way, so I need to make sure this is the top, this is the bottom. I'll place this on first. I have about that much here and much over there. Should I have enough? That's 1, 2, 3, 4. To the side. Make sure you have enough material. Make sure if you got lines like this, just make sure they're straight. You don't want to staple crooked lines. But in fact, you really won't do that because you're going to be stapling the same amount on each side. She has plastic, so laying the plastic over it. Do you have enough on all sides? Make sure it's the right way. I think it's this way. Here. Here. Yeah. Now I got it right. Here. Okay. Now this is where the clamp comes in. Now that I've got it the way I want it, I'm going to clamp this end on so it doesn't move. Okay. Okay. We don't need but one clamp. If you want to clamp every end that's you, it's your choice. But you only really need the one clamp to make sure it doesn't move. But you're not going to pull it tight yet. The clamp is just there so I don't put too much over here. But I'm going to this, and you can cut off the excess if it's just too much overlapping. But the thing about it, when chairs are in the store and they're for sale, you worry about how neat it looks underneath because really you're just sitting in it. You're not going to really worry about how it looks here, but you do want it to be neat. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go around and make sure I have almost the same amount everywhere, which I do. Okay. I tuck this under. The thing about the way I'm going to do this, I'm not going to make it where it's directly around the edges. When I finish, it's going to be kind of like this, but maybe just a little neater than that. I want it to overlap an inch, and it's going to be like that. Okay? See guys? And now I'm using the chair as my guide. Now I only want about a hand length, the way I got it cut here. I'm going to overlap that, try to make it even. See, I have these stripes and they're really helping me. Okay, let me make sure. Okay, and I'm going to put my first stapler. Where'd it go? I'm sitting on it. Why you guys didn't tell me I was sitting on it? Okay. one here in the middle. First one in. Now I'm going to do the other side. And I can remove the clamp. Same thing. Now you can pull it tight, making sure you keep everything even. Okay. Overlap here. Because remember, you're also going to have you put the nails back, the screws back in. Here, there. Only 3. I tend to do every end. Oh. That way, if it's off, this is why I do just one staple on each end, because okay, now it's time to cover it. Okay, your plastic, she has plastic on hers. I'm quite sure everyone's not going to put plastic on their chairs, but it's a really great idea if you have small children, a messy dog or cat that likes turning over food. It's really great, and the chair will still look great in your kitchen. So just think it's like vinyl. You have vinyl chairs or leather chairs. What's the difference? So this is where the clamp comes in at. I'm going to clamp this together. You can use a smaller clamp or they sell like these very mini clamps that you can just clamp on. I'm just putting this here so the plastic doesn't move. I can keep everything even. This is the back of the chair and this is the front of the chair. And when you drape it, just try to, you can use your fingers, you know, like this is how much to this, and this is how much this, and just try to even it up. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. And make sure you have enough to go under. Grip it tight. Flip it over. And now you can start stapling. If it was a perfectly square seat, you can do this end, that end, that end, that end, but it's not. This is slightly big in the front and small in the back. So I'm going to do the front first. I already know I have enough material to reach around. So I'm going to tuck this plastic under here. I don't have to worry about it unraveling because I'm using the plastic as like a hem. So make sure you have the same amount on each end. You can use your measuring tape or your fingers, or you can eye it if you like, if you're that good. So I have 3 inches here and 3 inches here. So since I have it measured, I'm going to staple one end. And by me using this plastic, I'm going to start here. I'm going to start like a thumb length down because I have to do my gathering. Start here. then I'm going to do one in the middle. I'm going to do a lot more, but this is just to get everything started here. And make sure, even though it looks like I missed that one, that you staple the material, because you don't want it to move under the plastic if you're using plastic. So now the clamp has done its duty. I can release it. And then I'm going to pull this side tight. Look at my work. Make sure the cloth isn't puckered. See the little puckers here? Hold it taut as tight as possible without ripping it. So you have a nice chair. See, that was a piece that didn't get a staple. But try to make sure you staple the cloth if you're using plastic like I am. I will be going back over that. Here we are. See right there. Easy fix though. Before I staple the other end, make sure you fix this before continuing, which I'm going to do right now. What I'm going to do, I'm going to staple the material here. That's the cat. And here. Did pretty good on this end. It's just I had a mishap here. But no one's perfect. Okay, I have more material here. I said it's best to have more than it is to have less. Okay, I could keep this here, or I can cut it to bring it right to the edge, which I think I'm going to do. I said, looks like I'm about 3 inches over here. So I'll take that and cut it off. Like I said, you can take the excess material here. You know, you can make napkin rings. Okay, this will be napkin rings. And thank goodness this material is like this. I don't really need to measure it and cut it because it has lines that I can use. Okay, now we have napkin rings. You can buy like dollar napkin rings. I don't know if they sell dollar napkin rings, but you can buy like a low cost, you know, plain napkin rings, and then you can glue this material around them. And you have napkin rings, and as tight as possible. And look at how it looks in the front to make sure it's very tight. Because the foam sometimes will grip the material and keeps you from pulling it tight. But you don't want to pull it so tight until you can see puckers in the foam. You don't want that. Okay. I'm going to grab it here in the middle and then under, which I should have did with that end. Build as Let's have the cloth and the plastic like this. You live and you learn. Angie's doing it. Sorry guys, I lost part of my video. I guess it stopped recording. The battery's not dead. I don't know if I had to. I don't know. I don't have it on a timer, so I don't know how my video stopped while I was stapling. But this is the finished result. So I put the screws in, and here's the chair. When I was covering, I was trying to use both pieces, and I did it on the first two, and there were some slight wrinkles. I'm praying that this will eliminate the wrinkles. I was just trying to get the back end even though usually they use a mat and they cut another piece out and put around it and make it look like it's you know, easily done like this is. You can't see how the other end is stapled on because they put this covering over it and made it look like totally neat. But I'm not going to be doing that. But what I'm going to do is put the cloth on first and then put on the plastic, hoping to eliminate the wrinkles, because the person who I'm doing a chair for, when I take it over, the first thing she noticed is there are a few wrinkles. So this is my first time ever putting material and then putting plastic over the material, which I've never done. So it's a learning curve. Everything that you'll see me do on my videos are learning curves. I am learning as I'm doing. Some things I've done before, and you keep doing it, you can only get better. Yeah, I am watching Brit. I love Brit. Brit Space, because it's just like a Bohemian Rhapsody vibe, and I just like watching her. Hey, Brit. So I'm going to put this on first and pull it very tight. So hopefully to get out the wrinkles, and then I'll put the plastic on top. So I'm hoping this would work. I didn't know that until she told me that's what her friend did. So that's what I'm going to do now. Anything to make it look better. Hey guys, thanks for watching my video. Please tune in again to see what I'm doing next. Make sure you hit the notification bell, subscribe, and like my videos so I can do more. If you have any suggestions, put them in the comments below. Thank you for watching and have a wonderful, wonderful life.